Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to ZSR and welcome to the Ocarina of Time Bingo Tournament 2022. It's top 16. We only have 16 runners left, so it's gonna be fun. And we're gonna see how FantaTanked and Challenge are gonna go about this race. We are about to start soon, so without further ado, let's switch to the layout. Let's hand it to our lonely rider, to our champ, to our commentator for today's stream. That's gonna be Wicked Gligar. Take it away, it's all yours.
Hi guys, I'm Wicked Gligar.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. A lot of people get that wrong. I'm excited to be here today to commentate Fanta versus Challenge. This should be an interesting match. I believe Fanta was one of our racers who got 4 wins and 0 losses in the Swiss rounds. Meanwhile, Challenge, although he went 2-2, he got such a good median in his races that he got in with a wild card spot. So yeah, just waiting here for the racers to ready up. Not expecting any 53s today. For those of you who don't know, in yesterday's match between Tob and Lake, Tob managed to get a 53-23, shattering the old bingo record, which I believe was a 58. So that was interesting to see. Alright, looks like the racers are readying up then, and we'll start in just a few seconds. Alright, let's see this board then. So, final door of Spirit Trial in the center, that's interesting. Got a few deep trade quest rows on this board, but interestingly no hearts, so we won't be seeing a pure meta row. So, what else looks good here? We've got some Dies of Saria, of course. Green gauntlets toward the bottom left. Yeah, nothing really jumping out immediately here, at least in my opinion. Just some, like, a moderate trade quest synergy, like in row 5, with Green Gaunts and Mapping Compass and Spirit. This might be a board where they want to skip trade quest altogether, honestly. Column 3 would be pretty decent for that. And we've got another board up on Challenge stream too, just in case you can't see it. As far as goals they might want to avoid, I don't expect to see anyone going for Lon Skulls. 4 Lon Skulls is expected in Logic to be a pretty fast board, but it's supposed to be a pretty fast goal, but unfortunately it requires some difficult Bombchu hovers to actually be as fast as expected. So it's mostly only picked if it has some synergy with Boomerang. As we're getting decently close to the end of intro here, neither runner has apparently picked a row. I can understand that. There's nothing that sticks out to me, as I said. Maybe row 4 just for as a comfort pick. Wouldn't be surprised to see that. Alright, we have our first pick from Fanta here, doing TLBR. That is 2 Fairy Spells, 8 ZD Skulls, Final Door of Spirit Trial, Map and Compass and Jabu, and Fire Boss Key. Well, it's interesting to see 8 ZD Skulls, although I'm happy to see it personally, but it does scare off some runners. Will be interesting to see what his route here is then, getting Sword. Probably then also getting a shield so he can do the Seam Hover to the one as child in Fountain. Oh yeah, Map and Compass and Jabu, so that's definitely a boomerang version of 8 ZD Skulls. Although, I feel like it would still be faster to save Jabu for Adult here if you're comfortable with the Seam Hover. Meanwhile, Challen, I believe, just grabbed Stick and is going to Lost Woods for Aqua Escape. While Fanta is indeed going for a shield. But yeah, to skip choose for Child Zora's Fountain, you either need to do the Seam Hover for the Skull and come back later for Jabu, or do the Octorok Hover to hit the switch at the start of Jabu. Okay, and Challen has picked row 4 as I was thinking, just a comfortable pick all around. Yeah, just gonna get Bottle, then go Adult, do Trade Quest, and do the goals. Pretty simple. Alright, so Fanta just going up the river with the Cucko, not getting shoes, as expected. No real need for them in this row. I would definitely expect a Seam Hover here. It's not a terribly hard trick, and Fanta's an experienced runner. But But yeah, one of the benefits of the 8 ZD skulls is you don't actually have to go into CAC as child. You can just get the Rudo's letter bottle. And Dotso, if you want to join, I'd be happy to have you. Very nice rupee pattern for Fanta there. Just gets 2 on the initial dive.
Hello, hello.
Hey Dotso, how's it going?
I'm good.
Thank you for joining. It was getting painful alone.
Oh, I've done it. I know how it is.
At least Fanta has an interesting route, so I didn't just have to talk about Bottle for the last 8 minutes.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I missed all the pings, and I just saw this. I'm like, oh crap, he's alone. Alright, let's go.
Much appreciated.
Alright.
So Challenge just wrapping up his child section here while Fanta gets the silver scale to go get that Rudo's letter. And then we'll get to see some exciting Weep action.
Nice little swordless bazaar.
Yeah, that one's tricky. Good for him.
That's one of those ones where it's like, there's so many setups. There's just so many. And I never remember any of them.
Yeah, if I don't have a sword to just YOLO it, I'll grab the Grave Shield as adult.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Oh, Fanta with the cursed 8-domain skull square.
Chat brought up how he does have Map and Compass in Jabu, so he would have the option to get Boomerang for it.
That's true.
But that would also be kind of bad because he has no projectile and would thus have to do the Octorok hover. So I think Seam Hover is just faster.
Nah, dude, let's go. King Zora Day hover, let's go. I want to see it. I haven't seen it in forever. Also, welcome. Thank you for the raid, ZSR3.
In time from Weep, just as Challenge getting into Master Sword cutscene. Stay tuned for some more compelling content.
Oh. Oh yeah, Challenge in adult purgatory. Alright, let's look at these rows. I really like Fanta's row, actually. Although it's a little awkward to have to go back to domain again.
Yeah, I feel like this is a little bit long for trade quest involved, but I don't know.
He did not get choose, right?
Correct, just went up the river with the Cucko.
Okay.
Seam Hover it is.
I'm kind of curious, actually, if he'll do Child Zelda, but I don't think so.
Yeah, skipping CAC altogether makes that pretty slow, in my opinion. The fact that you don't need any choose.
Alright, welcome to one of the most misunderstood, or not understood at all, I guess I should say, things in all of OoT. Invisible seams.
Yep, for some reason there are just random points all over the map where you can float up this little piece of collision, and unfortunately failing the first attempt.
Yeah, bummer. This is why this square is cursed.
Zora's Fountain Purgatory.
Yeah,
Fanta actually going back into Zora's domain for a second. Not sure why.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird. Oh, he did kill the skull. Okay, that's why.
Oh, unfortunate.
I missed that part.
I should probably have Fanta's volume on instead of Challenge.
I also have Fanta's volume on. I still didn't notice, so it doesn't help. Oh no, Fanta.
Yeah, this is why I like Guard's adjustment. It's pretty consistent to actually kill the Skulltula once you've done a few backflips.
Yeah, I switched to Jukes actually.
You mean the 3 rolls after a bad side hop?
No, not that part. The other part. The part that actually works. Yeah, once you're on the seam, I like Jukes adjustments for the hover. Yeah, this hover has claimed many a victim.
Indeed.
It's one of those where it's like, it's consistent, but it's so precise in every aspect that it feels random.
And Toxic, you clearly haven't seen 4 Lon skulls without Boomerang.
This is worse, honestly. I do think if I did this row that Fanta's doing, I would just do the King Zora Day hover. It's not that bad, it's just obscure. Hey,
alright, there he goes. And Wessing for the... unfortunate.
Missed no little Wes.
Wessing for the fans, but there weren't enough fans.
But yeah, the invisible seam thing. I think OoT 3D were the first game to find it, and then we got a couple. But yeah, they're kind of just all over, and we don't understand why or how. I assume it's just some weirdness in the collision code of like the way some floors and walls interact. I don't know. Yeah, it's way more prevalent in OoT 3D because they use it to get Frore's Wind and do a lot of shenanigans.
Yeah, no early explosives makes them a lot more restricted in what they can do.
Oh yeah, but then once they get Frore's Wind, it's like, oh no, we'll just Death Hole Wrong Warp everywhere. It's fine. They basically just turn the game into Beta Quest. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, I remember back when I was playing OoT 3D, well, pretty casually, I would just play around with Death Hole Wrong Warping a bunch of different places.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Challenge about to do the standard full trade quest to the Saw. So yeah, if you're just joining us or don't know what's happening, welcome to Bingo. You get 25 goals in a board, and you pick a row, kind of like a regular bingo, like you would do at a carnival or something. I don't know where people play bingo, and then you do the goals, and it's pretty simple. A lot of glitches though. The most prevalent one is what Challenge is about to do, which is RBA. And long story short, for RBA, you put a bottle on your B button with some glitches, and then weird stuff happens. So we'll kind of explain it as he goes, but basically he'll drop and catch bugs on his B button a whole bunch, and then the item on his C right button will determine what happens. And Most of the things he wants to happen is he will drop catch on the Odd Potion, which would give him Song of Time, and the 3 stones, but that doesn't really matter. And then also the Saw, which will give him ZL Prelude, Nocturne, and Serenade. And then the other songs he'll get legitimately.
Well, legitimately has a bit of an asterisk because there will still be a bunch of glitches involved.
From source, we'll say then.
Yeah.
That's a better descriptor.
Imagine getting Lens and Gerudo card just to go get Requiem.
Yeah, so when you go adult, the game tries to put bombs, nuts, and ocarina on your C buttons, as well as equip your Master Sword. We tend to call that adult reset, or at least we did until somebody else started calling the trade quest thing adult reset, which I hate. And if you don't have nuts or ocarina, they don't show up on your C. But for whatever reason, the bombs do. So, which is really good for us, actually, because otherwise we'd have to get the legitimate bomb bag, which is just slow, and nobody wants to do anything that's slow, because gotta go fast.
RBA is different from SRM because with RBA, you're very restricted by what items you can have on C right and what you can drop and catch on the B button. So there are only a few specific bits you can actually set flags for, as opposed to SRM, which is pretty much unlimited in what you can do with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, SRM or RBA takes advantage of how the game calculates where bottles need to go in your inventory, because if you drop bugs, it needs to update the inventory too to give you an empty bottle. And the way it does that is it keeps a copy of the C buttons in memory, but not what's on them, but where they correspond to. So if you've equipped the bottle 1 slot to your C left, 3 spaces to the right in memory will be a pointer to the slot 1 bottle. So if you drop bugs, it knows to put an empty bottle there. Well, the B button is to the left of the C buttons that you can see, so when it looks 3 to the right, it sees what's actually on your C right button. And then it goes, okay, well, I just need to go to that place in the menu, but the trade quest items are much, much higher values than the normal bottle slots, and stuff gets kind of wacky.
Stuff gets kind of wacky is a pretty good summary of OoT speedrunning.
Wrong warps. Stuff gets kind of wacky.
Yeah, Challen taking heavy advantage of this guaranteed bomb drop in Dampé's grave. As a bingo player, you can't have enough bombs.
Yeah, I think most people these days go for 10 or 15 from Dampé's grave, which is pretty standard, and I think pretty safe too.
Yeah, I'd say it really depends on whether you're getting magic or going somewhere else with guaranteed bomb drops right after trade quest.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, in this I might actually go for 10 and then bomb the grass, just because he is going to go to Crater. But I think that might be bomb perfect. Alright, nice 48, not too bad.
Yeah, I'd say with Shadow Keys right after Trade Quest, I'd probably prefer getting 15.
Yeah, fair. Alright, hookshot is extremely useful.
Just not even much explanation needed there. It can hook things.
It's right in the box. You just gotta read the Japanese. It can pull things toward you, except that's a total lie, because it never pulls things toward you. It pulls you towards things.
Well, it can pull Flare Dancer's thing toward you.
Oh, and Morpha, I guess. That's a good... welcome, Tallow. This is Vanilla Bingo. So we are playing on the vanilla version of the game. I think both players are on VC, right?
Yeah, we haven't seen any excessive lag this race.
Oh my god. But yeah, they were presented with a board, a 25 or 5x5 board of goals, and then chose a row of 5 to complete. Oh no. Council, don't die.
Can't die in a mega side hop. That would be very surprising.
I've done it. It's happened.
Now, just don't go for the damage boost here.
Well, yeah.
Like, you're getting Minuet anyway. It's not worth it.
Well, he'll probably... I would assume he'll grab a heart when he comes out of Goron City, just for safety. Yeah, okay, he broke all his sticks, so that's fine. One of the kind of downsides of RBA... Actually, I don't think he ever equipped a sword, so that's not even going to be a problem. One of the downsides of RBA is because you have a bottle on your B button. If you die, the game kind of doesn't know what to do. So, if you've equipped a sword before, it'll put a stick on your B button, and if you haven't equipped a sword before, it'll, like, manually press A to equip a sword. It'll make your B button blank. Now, VC has no problem with adult wielding sticks, but N64 very much does not like it, so it is banned in Bingo. We don't ban a lot of things. Mostly it's for console parity or platform parity to make sure that no one platform is super broken against another. So we ban things like get item manipulation, which usually really only works on VC.
Free Bean Gim.
Yeah, also, it's really hard to balance. Freaking child fire arrow.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing you'd have to worry about.
Hey man, you never know. Yeah, so the Gim is banned. The empty jump slash on 1.0 to store the QPA damage, and using sticks as adult is banned. So basically, adult has no access to QPA, which is kind of good because it's really, really busted. Basically, you just never need magic ever again.
Okay, for fire arrows, you could go adult, get fire arrows, probably go take a shower, eat a nice meal, come back, restart your file, get fire arrows again in the time it would take child to get fire arrows.
I mean, you're not wrong. It is like a 30 to 45 minute hover.
Oh, I thought it was. I was thinking it was like an hour and a half. Okay.
I think that's with the old strat. Now that they use the skull mask, it's a little bit faster. Poor Fanta, having a war with this Poe. No, dude. Angle to the left more.
Gotta write that down.
Yeah, that's the trigger for one of the big Poes, and we can force a small Poe to spawn. Normally the big Poe will spawn 40% of the time, but if you have an angle such that the big Poe would spawn out of bounds, then it won't. So it'll just spawn a small Poe. Alright. Challen now has 3 stones and Song of Time, and also Song of Storms, obviously. I assume because of the tournament match, they'll play it safe and move the potion.
Nah, no fear.
Nope. We're just going.
Yeah, Fanta lost 2 minutes in Child, and I really don't see the appeal of the row, honestly.
Yeah. I am also confused.
Honestly, the board just wasn't that great, in my opinion.
Yeah.
A Pasture, Child Fountain Purgatory happened.
Yep. I don't hate row 1. 2 fairy spells, Minuet, Cack Skulls, 3 boss doors, like Hylia Skulls. It's a little janky, but yeah, this board is kind of garbage, actually.
Yeah, Spirit Trial in the center is weird to deal with.
Mm-hmm. And of course, the spirit synergies are like airtight. You only ever get 1. Or if you do get 2, it's like, yeah, but you need the hammer. Like,
Cries and Rusty Switches, which is on this board.
yup. And not with elemental arrows. No lax kick. Alright. Challenswa has completed the trade quest. He can now equip a sword and be a normal boy.
Woo. For a second, I got confused between Fanta and Challen. Was wondering why Challen was back in Dampé's grave. Like, wait, there were no hearts on this board. What happened?
Wait, we got a 10.2 card with no hearts? What happened? What is this?
Not a
day?
single heart skull.
Yeah, no hearts, no 30 skulls. How did this board generate? I'm so confused. Dude, the half-heart Hess, it's so scary.
Challenge is dropping bugs by accident, I guess.
I did not know Challen was... Oh, no, he's not. Never mind. I was gonna say, I didn't know he was a full targeter.
I've never seen that before, but then he didn't go for it.
I know. Yeah, that's like the old, like, when we didn't know better movement of just do the ground jump and hold target the whole time and then just turn 180 when you're in the hallway, but it's... The camera doesn't like the hallway, like, because it doesn't like any hallways.
Camera doesn't like anybody.
It really doesn't. Alright, Fanta has the backup Poe for his inevitable 34 bomb chews.
Okay, so multiple people have told me recently that camera is bad, and I don't understand. Can someone please explain?
I think I know from Decomp it's like they tried to fix something in the OoT camera and like made it substantially worse. Yeah, Moose, I need to play with Danny's new strat. I haven't gotten a chance yet. Alright.
Nice mini West by Fanta there.
Yeah. Alright. Challen getting his Bolero, and therefore, what, 7th song?
Sounds about right.
And then Fanta's hot on his heels, doing
Wait, no, that should be 8.
that trade
Just
quest.
missing Suns and Requiem.
Oh yeah, Minuet. I forgot about Minuet.
Nice mega flip. Let's see if he gets it the second try. No. And he got mega flips both times too, just didn't quite go far enough.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anyone get that with a regular mega flip. Like, I always have to do a distance flip.
That's why you just do the damage boost.
Sir, this isn't 2015? What?
I can't believe I've only been playing bingo for like a year.
I play so infrequently that I probably have only been playing for a year too. Dude, the pressure jump has always sucked. I really dislike the pressure jump.
It's really not that bad. Well, unless you mean time-wise and not difficulty-wise.
I could never get it to be consistent. But, I mean, everybody's different, so... I mean, it's basically the same... I guess it would be, what, a second or two slower than the Mega Flip? Because you can just pull the bomb immediately for the Mega Flip. Alright. Challen broke into Shadow with a little bomb push. Stack a whole bunch of bombs.
Gang, let's go.
When it works, it's fine. When it doesn't work, everything's terrible. But yeah, the bombs try to push you, and if we stack a whole bunch of them, you get pushed a lot. And you can get pushed right past the loading zone. It's actually, like, really, really precise. Like, the loading zone is, like, 50 units wide, which is basically the height of Adult Link. And I think the bombs move you 53 units.
Just don't fail the setup, SMH.
Yeah, tell my hands that when I'm actually playing. Alright. Got shadow keys. I actually like the shadow keys route. Go back first and then do the
Yeah, it's interesting. Much better than skulls.
Yeah, you don't have to deal with the like room. That's true.
I mean, it's only like 30 seconds faster than skulls, but...
Yeah, but that one room, man. I don't like that one room.
Especially since I still haven't learned the like clip, so I just have to kill the enemies in that room.
Oh, dude, it's so easy. You could learn it in, like, 5 seconds. Oh, Fanta, that is smart. Walking across Hyrule Field, since he needs nighttime for the river and Zora area skulls.
Yeah, this is big brain time.
I think Fanta might be one of the best at manipulating time of day. I blame Rando.
Us 30 Skulls mains are also pretty good at time of day.
That's the problem. I never do 30 skull. What? Accidental bugs? Yeah,
Wonka.
accidental bugs.
That's like the second time this race too. Maybe he's used to having bombs on Z.
I don't know. It's definitely one of those like weird equip issues. Oh yeah, I guess he is used to bombs on C down. Alright. Who needs an ocarina? Not us.
God, it's been a while, and we still haven't had a goal yet.
Yeah, the rows are very, like, clumpy. Like, a lot of late game quick goals, but just with a lot of setup.
For a second, I panicked because I hadn't been marking off any goals, but then I realized that's because no one's done it yet, any yet.
Yeah. I think Challen will be the first one with a goal.
Unless Fanta wants to go for Fire Boss Key right after Magic.
Oh, he might. Well, he got Bolero, so I can't imagine he would. Probably just come back for it later. Because then he could Nocturne out, which would be a little bit faster.
I wonder how fast it would have been to instead get Fire Arrows and RBA them.
Ooh, that's a good question, actually.
Because, like, he needs to get Ice Arrow Bow anyway for Spirit Trial.
I don't know if the time of day would work.
But hey, if he's really the time of day master, you know?
Yeah, I don't think that's faster because like Fire Boss, he's just so fast to get
True.
legitimately. Well,
I mean, he does have Bolero already, so it's definitely just not faster anymore. But
yeah, if you didn't need to come to the crater at all, I think then it could be viable. But since he needs magic,
yep.
Alright, phase 2 of Shadow Temple Keys for Challen. We've ridden the boat. Time to go do the big rooms. And then I guess Fanta's just gonna go to Zora area, grab Jabu's stuff for Roar's Wind. Oh, never mind, we're going back.
No Ocarina, probably faster to just Mega Flip down there now. But then why does he need Bolero?
Yeah, Shadow first for hovers, I forgot about that. I mean, you can get into Jabu as adult without hovers, but it's just really garbage.
No Tektite.
The really old sock holder strat.
Plus, then you wouldn't be able to do Spirit Hover, so...
Yeah, Spirit Hover would become a massive issue.
Does QPA hover for an instant DQ?
Yeah. You could do the hookshot hovers, I guess. don't know how viable that technically is, considering how difficult that trick is.
That sounds like the Gwei would be a nightmare. Unless you don't mean just a bunch of contortion hovers.
No, like shortening your backflip with the hookshot click. Oh no. Oh my god, Challenge Swatch just got
Monka.
so lucky.
Challen almost done with 5 keys.
Yep, and Fanta, I think, is going to play Bolero, I would assume. Go back for his Fire Boss key. Challenge does not have Requiem.
Yeah, he marked all 10 songs he was going to get at the start and unmarked them when he got them.
Yeah.
Alright, and looks like we're done with the 5 keys.
Woo! I assume you have the board.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and here we are with the Fire Boss key. 1-1. For a second I was like, why is Challen going back into Shadow?
Yeah, I love that it's faster to do this than just to play ZL.
Yeah, I just play ZL.
Like, that's so silly to me. Nope. One more. It's always one more.
Indeed.
Alright, Fanta, show off. This is pretty interesting, actually. I think Challen's actually quite a bit ahead.
Yeah, it just needs to do Forest, Jabu, get Requiem pretty much.
Yeah. Because, like, they both have to do the map compass and Jabu. So that's an even time split. They both have to walk to the desert. That's an even time split. But then Challen only has the Lon Lon Heart piece, which is not slow. And then Fanta has to do Spirit Hover and go all the way into Trials. Like,
But then Challen still has to do 5 Forest keys.
yeah, I don't know. 5 Forest keys isn't all that slow.
Yeah, but it is a few minutes. Because, yeah, Challenge was the underdog going into this match, but not, like, severely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's still close. Like, the goals that remain that are going to separate them is still a lot of execution. And I think Fanta, after stumbling a little bit in Child, that Link, like Link just said, is definitely making up a lot of time in just execution. Did he
Although,
not
Garg, you
get
are...
the domain? Oh, I guess I'll get it on the way back.
Garg, you are biased toward the 8 ZD skulls.
Yeah, I think he'll go back and grab it. I think
Hope so.
to go to Lake for for to go to Spirit rather than playing Serenade. All right. Meanwhile, Challenge is doing one of the worst strats ever invented.
Been seeing a lot of those.
I hate this Mega Flip. I hate it so much. I don't know if it's actually better. Okay. Okay, he's spamming his board. He knows he forgot. Alright. So I guess that wasn't the strat.
He was just practicing this before the race.
Yeah, he forgot the waterfall. The domain skill.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Challenge swap, please.
Think he knows the weird clip to clip past King Zora?
He moved King Zora.
Oh, right. Benefit of 8 ZD skull.
Yeah. Doesn't even have to worry about it. Hey, there we go. Finally. I also like how they made this really long climbable wall hookshotable, but not the one in fire.
Yeah. Pain.
Wait, simultaneous enter Jabu? Let's go.
Hey.
Well, okay. We gotta go grab the domain skill first.
I mean, depending on how Enter Jabba goes, it still might be simultaneous.
That's fair. Wow, the one pause. That was really clean from Challenge.
Yeah, that's so good.
Alright, all 8 Zora's domain skulls. With a little bit of trouble, but got there eventually. Oh no, Fanta.
Nice pause.
It's so dark I can't see.
Yeah, Challenge gaining back some time here. Okay, apparently Fanta can see.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, and Fanta's done the ZD skulls. Okay.
For the 1 second time save. It doesn't save time anymore, you didn't equip it.
Yeah, I feel like anytime I want to FW abuse, it's like not even worth the equip.
If we could use Furores while carrying Rudo, that would be so good. Somebody find that glitch.
I mean, no way it would bring Rudo with us, but...
Well, no. That's the whole point. You also carry Rudo with you. Yeah, I feel like there's so many things we could do, potentially, for Rudo. It's just, like... whoever designed the Switch to the boomerang room, we all collectively kind of hate you. But also, really good job.
Like, I hate them not just because we really need Rudo for it, but also because it gives the text even if you're holding Rudo. Like, that just really annoys me. Navi's like, oh, you need 2 people to hold down this switch. Who do you think I'm carrying?
Oh, yeah.
And then the switch just presses down 1 frame later.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like... the text of the Switch talks about weight, but weight doesn't even matter. Like, you could be carrying a giant, like, one of those gold gauntlets pillars. It still wouldn't go down. It specifically checks for Rudo.
Fanta forgetting to store a slash.
I'm like, yeah. I'm hardwired to put Rudo down at the elevator. Thanks, Glitchless. Simultaneous different big chests.
Challen is exactly 1 chest ahead of Fanta.
Oh no, equip swap, please. There we go.
There he goes. Alright, Challen's done mapping Compass and Jabu.
Woo. It's tied again for about 30 seconds.
I mean, Spirit Trial is just a long goal.
Yeah, that's gonna suck up a lot of time.
No 53s today.
Oh. Yeah. Still can't believe that happened.
I can't believe I was watching while it happened. Like, I haven't been watching that many of the races.
Fanta wanted to keep a single nut. Challenge Law? Challenge Law. You need to go to Lon Lon.
Well, he's got a warp song or save warp out anyway. As adult. Maybe he'll end on it.
Oh, I guess end on it makes sense. But no, you don't. No, you do save a warp. No, you don't even save a warp song. Because you'd have to prelude out of wherever you are anyway to go back.
Well, leaving Lon Lon would just be slow regardless, even if you weren't trapped in there.
Is that gonna work? Okay. Lands on bridge for a single frame.
That works.
No, Fanta. Just do the Hess. There we go. Yeah, I think Fanta is definitely way ahead now. He'll probably catch up on the way to Spirit, and then, like, hovering to the castle and doing Spirit Trial doesn't take all that much time.
Yeah, it's like 4 minutes maybe. Or no, like 3.
Yeah, whereas Forest Keys is like, what, 5 or 6?
He still does have to do GTG and Spirit Hover, though. So we'll see.
Yeah, I assume... That's a good point, actually. Challen doesn't need a bow. Like, he'll get the real bow just on his way. Well, no, I guess he wouldn't. You don't need it for keys.
I mean, I guess it's nice not to have to fight Stalfos, but...
I mean, yeah, yeah, I guess the route would be the bottom Joe and then jump down for the final Stalfos. I guess that makes sense. So they both RBA'd the blue Cucko, Kojiro. And so they have a quiver. I think it's a quiver 20. And with a quiver, you can hold arrows. So they bought arrows from the shop. Like, the shop doesn't check that you have a bow to fire the arrows, just that you have a way to hold them. So right now they both have a glitched quiver that can hold 20 arrows and arrows, but they have no way to fire a bow because they don't have one. But if you equip the ice arrows, I guess it didn't buy arrows. I know Challenge Squad did. But if you have a way to fire any kind of arrow, you can if you have them. And the ice arrows count as a type of arrow because it equips the bow, like, even if you don't have it. And then Fanta duped a bottle over his ice arrows, which actually puts a bottle in your bow slot because of the way that inventory works. And then once he has a bottle on his bow slot, he can actually get arrow drops. So the chest will give him the arrows instead of 5 rupees. I'm not salty at all. The one time I didn't dupe the ice arrow.
Only one time?
Yeah, just the once. But yeah, oddly enough, despite the fact they're both doing completely different things, they both need to shoot a single arrow. Well, I guess Chainsaw needs to shoot 3 arrows, but... meh. He has to hit the paintings for the red Poe in Forest, and then Fanta has to shoot an arrow to burn the web in Spirit Trial.
If only Fanta hadn't had the trade quest goal in there, he could have gotten Rudo's letter for our... No, that just wouldn't have been faster, but it would have been funny.
Oh yeah, he would have had to like have silver scale or something. But even then, I think you just trade the bottle. Oh, levers. Yeah, Fanta's pretty far ahead, I think. Like, he's what? He's like 2 minutes behind, right? Actually, no, I think it's gonna be kind of close, because he's like 2 minutes behind right now, where Challenge Squad is. Well, no, I guess 1 minute, because Requiem and Nocturne are gonna offset each other.
I think Fanta's gonna finish Spirit Trial while Challenge in Lon Lon Ranch.
Yeah, like, it's gonna be that close. Because, yeah, the forest keys are gonna take a minute. Yeah, forest is slow.
Poe cutscene doesn't help.
Like, well, okay, the main problem right now for Challenge, as far as forest keys, is he doesn't have iron boots. That's actually a huge issue. Because he has to go all the way through the map room for basically no reason.
True, yeah, that
just
sucks.
to hit the switch.
It's funny how much time iron boots save in Forest Temple.
It's kind of ridiculous, yeah. Because, like, I remember for Glitchless, when we banned opening underwater chests, Forest got a minute slower. Just right off the bat.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's so weird that you're not supposed to be able to open underwater chests, though. Like, it just makes so much sense that you would be able to.
Alright, 2 fairy spells
Yeah.
for Fanta and 10 songs for Challenge. The simul goal.
Yeah, Fanta's way ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Challenge route through forest is going to be pretty interesting. I like the route through forest that he's going to do. Because we'll get the first key, and then do the ledge clip, climb the vines from the map room and hit the switch, do the well key, come back to do, or climb back up to do the damage boost to the Floor Master. And then you have the bow, so you just shoot the eye switch for Joe and jump down to the Stalfos.
Do you know whether Fanta's a Super Slider or a Chew Hesser at the end of Spirit Hover?
I think he super slides, but he could do both.
Because, yeah, he only has 2 bombs.
Oh, yeah, you just hit the eye switch. Never mind. Yeah, you don't even have to go through the map room.
Oh, yeah, the ice arrows are definitely worth having.
Yeah, you're going to get 2 uses out of it. That's smart.
Good routing for Challenge. I would not have thought of that.
I don't think I would have either. Although I might have, like, just auto-piloted into GTG anyway. Oh, we're a bomb hesser, apparently.
Very nice Spirit Hover.
Mm-hmm. Very clean. Alright. Reflective shield acquired.
Alright, now, I don't actually know how to get into the well from the
Dude,
bottom.
just save warp.
Oh.
Yep. That's a rando strat.
I've got to do more rando.
No!
I hate pressing that switch a second time.
Why did they make it a toggle? It's the only one in the entire game.
And there's no reason you would ever need to raise the water back up.
I know. Oh, nice recoil. I kind of like that.
Yeah, that was cool. But yeah, unless Fanta screws up Contortion Hover a bunch, it's definitely his game.
Okay, actually, this is... Fanta has one bomb.
Okay, well... Alright, he won't have Navi coming either, because he didn't save warp. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! The one bomb in a dream, it didn't work. Oh no. Oh no, Fanta! Second crouch step later, dude.
Save?
He doesn't have Navi.
This is why you save warp.
No, Musi never save warps. Yeah, he preluded.
Suddenly challenged back in this. Oh, he got ISG.
He finally got ISG. But we're doing a contortion hover. This is going to take a bit. Petition to form the committee for everyone changing to twisted hovers. Thanks. Or angled hovers, I guess. Where is Challenge Wall going? No, dude, you jumped down to fight the Stalfos. Rip cool route.
Is he gonna jungle jump?
He might. That actually might be a thing that's happening.
Okay, yeah, it's over. Fanta's done in a minute.
Oh, yeah. He did get the 4-master key. Yeah, jungle jumping here is almost surely not faster. We're not even... Okay. I don't understand. Maybe he doesn't know about the Stalfos? Like, that's a pretty niche bit of knowledge. I think only Glitchless does that route. Alright, Fanta. Time to waste magic. Because ice arrows can't be on fire.
Wait, you can pull hook to cancel ice arrows?
Yeah. It's the fastest
so much
way.
better than sword.
Yeah.
Let's see if he misses this shot 20 times. No.
It's just twice.
Alright, GG.
Yeah, GG, Fanta. That was both closer and not as close as I thought it would be.
Yeah. Let's see if we get him in for an interview.
UK team kill. Oh yeah, Fanta and Garg are next.
Hello.
Hello, Fanta.
Hey, Fanta, GG.
Thank you.
What'd you think of that board?
It was fun. No issues with the board. It's kind of the only rows that I considered was the row I did and the row challenge I was doing. Everything else was like not too appealing to me.
Yeah, I didn't think the board was very good at all. Like, I thought Challenge looked pretty comfy, but I didn't even look at yours.
Yeah, I think my rows are really good. I made quite a few mistakes in this bingo, so yeah, it was a really fast row. If I
Zora's Fountain Purgatory.
yeah, that was just me. I was just impatient, I guess, and was trying to rush too much. Yeah, I would have had it the first try if I just played it safe and did an extra hover. But yeah, happens sometimes, I guess. It's a finicky goal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all liked your time of day manipulation. Just walking through Hyrule Field.
Yeah, with the Fire Bosky and Magic, I wasn't really like. I feel like I routed this wrong. The best way to do it would have been doing Map and Compass to Jabu's Child. Then I don't have to do the hover, which is a nice thing. But it also means that I don't need hover boots before going to Zora's Fountain.
Right.
Which means that I can go through DMT, back to Goron City, and waste a bit more time of day that way. And it would have worked out like perfectly, time of day wise. But
yeah, I thought about that too. Like, it felt like Child Jabu was the play.
Yeah, I should have.
I
was stood there and just thinking about doing that. I was like, oh no, I'm coming here as Adol. It'll be fine. I'm not going to mess up this hover 3 times, right?
Opium.
Yeah. Worked out. I'm glad to. I wasn't feeling too confident about today, so I'm glad to have got the win though.
Blinksy's asking if you ate beans for breakfast today.
For breakfast, I had a breakfast bar, which is just like, I don't know what you call it. It's like nuts and
Like a granola bar?
sugar. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, similar concept.
Yeah, this is an interesting board for 10.2. No hearts, no 30 skills.
I was hoping for a nice, comfy 10 songs, 8 hearts road, but you know, I don't think I think I've had one so far this tournament, so I'm not getting the board RNG. But
Just brute
the rows
forcing their way with pure skill.
the rows I've been picking have been fast though, so I can't complain.
Yeah, it looks like Chalon finishing in a second. Oh
no. Spoke too soon.
Oh. Wait.
Yeah, PSA, turn your camera when you do this jump.
Yeah. I like to do the hover bootsless method where you just target and then just hold forward and just move it left slowly until it jumps.
I do the same thing, yeah.
It's really nice. So, which comment my row? Which one was it? Here we are.
Right. Oh no! Okay, good. He didn't get stuck in the
Monka.
cross space. That was a little bit scary. Alright, GG to Challenge Swallow.
GG.
Both sub 120, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's still a solid time, actually. 111's good.
Yeah, for sure.
Gonna have to ask Chalon about that forest route.
I checked in just as I entered Jabu to see what Challenge was up to, and I felt like he looked pretty good at that point, so I'm not sure if something happened after that, or I was just judging how long he had left wrong. But I felt like I was behind at that point.
Oh yeah, so the ISG outside of Ganon's.
Oh yeah.
The one bomb and a dream.
Yeah, I didn't put it together in my head that I should save up there just in case I mess that up, and then I can just at least back up in Navi ISG. So I just stood there for 20 seconds waiting for Navi. That just never arrived.
Yeah. Alright, GG Challenge Swallow, welcome.
GG.
Hello, thanks. GG's Fanta.
GG.
So what'd you think? Board, row, etc.?
I saw a lot of ZL goals, so I thought thought there might be a row where I would be comfortable to play, but the more I looked at different rows, the less I believed that there was a good row for me. So in the end, I took like a comfy row, but I knew it was a long row that I chose. So almost at the beginning, I was like, okay, I'm probably not gonna beat Fanta now, because there is just like I will just aim at like a correct time for my level, and that's it. But yeah, board. I found the board to be quite hard, honestly.
Mm.
Agreed there.
Yeah, well, it definitely wasn't an obvious. Definitely pick this row. It's quite comfortable and fast. I didn't find one anywhere.
I thought you might do call 2.
Call
because
2.
It seemed a bit like your. I didn't know, like with the green gaunts, and then as adults you have almost nothing to do. Just go to ice basically and collect the 10 songs. But I didn't know, like for me it would be for sure too long. But I thought that maybe for you it was
Like
okay.
the issue with that is that you need to get Child, ZL, and Zarya. Like there's no way of getting green gauntlets without having a really slow 10 songs. Maybe it's still good though.
Yeah, you cannot do back in time Sarias, that's for sure.
So you can't. You have to get like Child, ZL, Zaryas, and then you go and get ZL and delete Zaryas. So it's like a bit of a trap.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward, yeah.
But I mean, the roster look seems pretty good. I was looking for some trade quest thing that I could just go for, and TLBR looked like it was like triple Jabu. So I was like, that sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, TLBR, I looked at it as well, and that was my second pick. Like, I would have done this one after my row. Or like, if I didn't pick my row, that would have been my second choice, basically.
I think with Map and Compass in Jabu as well, it's actually quite a comfortable row if you just do Child Jabu. Like, there's not a lot that can go wrong.
Oh, you did Jabu as child?
No, but I wish I did, because I failed the hover for probably 2.5 minutes.
Okay, yeah. Nice.
Yeah. But I think Child Jabu would have been pretty nice in that row. It lets you route Adult a bit better for time of day stuff. Because you can you don't need hover boots before going to Fountain if you do Child Jabu.
Oh, okay, yeah. Right. Okay, so you can just do basically right after trade quest you go to Jabu basically, or you go down river and you get all the domain skulls in one go. Basically.
Yeah, so during trade quest I just walked through Hyrule Field, then I would have gone down DMT into Goron City to pass a bit of time of day, and then just got the Child Fountain, the adult domain skulls, and FW.
Yeah, sounds good.
Maybe on to get hover boots, but I mean, it's if you hit the tricks first try, there's probably not a lot in it either way.
Yeah.
So, Challen, I have to ask, what was your mindset going in with that forest route?
You mean collecting the ice arrows first, or?
Well, we were expecting once you grabbed ice arrows that you would get the first room key, then use ice arrows to go to the right side for the well key, then get the floor master key, go up for Joe, and then jump down to finish with the Stalfos. But then you jumped down after the floor master. I was wondering why.
Oh, okay. No, in my head, I just completely forgot the Stalfos, and I was like, okay, I don't want to do the upper fight, so I need to take the Stalfos now. But yeah, you're right. It would just have to jump down. So yeah, I didn't think of that. Ah, yeah, that's actually that was probably the correct route.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if Ice Arrows is even faster in that row, because you have basically no business in GTG, so all the time that you lose doing GTG, getting caught and gate skip, I was wondering if it makes sense to do just gate clip and then get the regular bow in forest instead of that.
No, I think you had the right idea there, because skipping the map room and the upper Stalfos fight is good.
Yeah, I think Isora's is better. It speeds up like the you skip the map room as well, which is nice.
Yeah, at worst it's even, but easier. So
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think my row was pretty brainless. Like apart maybe from the forest route, like inside forest, that was clever. I also thought of getting Ocarina and playing Suns for like getting long HP in the way of getting Requiem, so you could just play Suns to get out and then steal Epona and go your route that way. But I don't know if it was really good because you play. I counted that you play actually 7 songs in my route if you do that.
So yeah, that's
So I
just
guess
barely not worth Ocarina cutscene.
yeah, probably not.
I kind of like the Sun Song after Long Long Ranch art piece, and then use Epona to get to Spirit in that row. I don't know if it's fast, but it's fun. So
Yeah, I liked it, and then I changed my mind, so I didn't take Ocarina, and then I played Prelude to go to Lon Lon, and I was like, wait, I don't have Ocarina, I cannot go to Lon Lon, so changed my plan last minute.
you can just use Ocarina items, right?
I'm
I'm pretty sure you can. You just do OI using Sword and play Sun Song.
mm-hmm.
But if you wait, you can do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was not sure because it seemed to me that I couldn't I think I went there one time. I wanted to warp away and I couldn't. So I don't know, or maybe I don't know. Yeah, no, you're probably right. I don't know why I think that.
Because you can
use sword.
definitely backflip, and you can definitely use sword in that room. So
Yeah. Only thing would be the bugs, maybe, but I don't see why you wouldn't be able to use the bugs. Yeah, and for me the worst. Maybe I don't know if you've seen Gligar because you went on my stream a bit earlier before the start of the race, and I was practicing the Mega from Lake Alia to Domain.
yeah,
Because it's always like a problem for me, and I managed to like I practiced it before the race to be a bit more consistent, and still during the race I lost like I don't know 3 minutes on it or something.
Yep.
That was terrible. I did it like
that one
I don't know
hurt.
five or 6 times. Yeah, maybe not 3 minutes, but yeah, lost quite a bit of time.
All right. GG to you both.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. GG's Fanta.
GG.
Take us away, Trez.
I will. Alright, GG's to both of you. Thank you so much, Jalen, for being part of this. Good luck next to you, Fanta, and a big shout out to both Gligar and to Dotso jumping in for the commentary. This is top 16, so not that many matches left, but all of them are gonna be super hype, I'm pretty sure. More to come later. Until then. Tomorrow's gonna be one more bingo match on ZSR, which is gonna be Nale vs T2 at 1:30 PM Eastern, which is 5:30 UTC. Hope you're all gonna be back for that one. Until then, thank you all for watching, take it easy, and have a nice rest of your Sunday. Bye bye.